How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 52 of my Football Manager 2020 journey here today with Leeds United, and I hope you liked the little intro that I put together. I will talk about that a little more in just a moment, but before I do anything else, I've just got a couple of things I want to say. First thing I want to say is a huge thank you due to the fact that over the weekend, I believe it was on Friday night, I did actually pass 500 subscribers. Obviously, it's quite a big milestone, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has come along with me on this journey so far, everyone who has watched and supported along the way. And yeah, it just really does mean so much to me. I set myself a little target of hitting 500 subscribers by the end of August, and I think I did it on the 21st of August, and that 500 subscribers target by the end of the month, it was kind of like, it felt like a little bit of like an outlandish prediction. You know, I didn't actually think that I'd get there. I thought if I did get there, it would be a lot closer to the end of the month. So I just want to say thank you, because you have absolutely smashed it out of the park, and I really do appreciate it. And second of all, I have just started, the first episode went up yesterday, I've just started a brand new series on PGA Tour 2K21. I've started a career mode series, so if that is something that you are interested in, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. You can do it, go check it out now, you can go check it out once you've watched this video, whichever you fancy, if that's something that you are if that's something that you're interested in. So, let's talk about Hermoso, the Argentinian striker. As you saw in the intro, his work permit application got rejected. I thought I'd done enough to get him, and it's not the first time that it's happened. If we just have a look, you may remember Real Madrid now have a player, this guy here, Ezequiel Zeballos. I tried to sign him, everything was there ready. He didn't get a work permit, and he turned me down because of it, which was heartbreaking. He was refusing to move without a work permit. Another player, if I can go, where is it? This guy, Diego Barrientos, right wing back from River Plate. Another player, this guy is so good, and I have to sign him. I will not stop until I have signed this guy. He's so good. Oh, and he's another one. Deal was ready, nice and cheap. Work permit didn't come through. And he didn't want to join because of the fact that he didn't get a work permit. And now we just go look at Enrique Hermoso, Argentinian, 22-year-old, 5-star ability, currently playing for Bayern Munich. But the eagle-eyed amongst you may just notice something slightly different about this guy, and that is the fact that he is on loan from Leeds United. He's down here, and yes, that is right. Hopefully I led you in the wrong direction. You weren't expecting this, but we did sign him. Obviously, he doesn't have a work permit. He has broken into the Argentinian national team, though, meaning that he is close. And the fact that now he's going to be playing for Bayern Munich rather than Boca Juniors, hopefully he'll be a regular starter for them, and he'll get plenty of game time. He'll get noticed by the Argentinian national team, and he'll continue to get selected for them, and hopefully he'll become a regular for the Argentinian national team, and then by the end of the season we'll be able to reapply for his work permit because he'll have played in enough games, and hopefully the start of next season we will have this guy. I mean, just look how good he is. I mean, every time I look at him I just get so happy, and this is a perfect example of why you need to set up your scouting right. I'll do a proper video on it soon, but you'll see here in my assignments, I've got scouts scouting the European Under-21 Championships, the European Under-20 Elite League, and I've got scouts Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Scandinavia, South Europe, South America East, South America West. And it was actually this guy here, Vittorio Carriolera. I don't think it's actually going to come up here, but if I can, I'll put a screenshot up on the screen now, and you'll see that it was this guy, and he was like, I've been scouting, I was watching a game and this guy caught my eye, I think you should sign him. He came up in my little scout report, this thing here, where is it the scouting centre? Yeah, he came up in my scouting centre here. You see, I've always got players popping up, and he just stood out to me. Obviously 5-star current ability, 5-star potential. I saw how cheap I'd be able to get him, and I jumped at the chance. Fortunately, we did manage to get him, and like I said, I will probably do a full video on like properly scouting and stuff like that, because obviously it has helped me so much, and it's so helpful. And stuff like that, sending scouts out on assignments, is something that you may not do regularly, but obviously every now and then it comes up with an absolute gem. So yeah, really happy that we've managed to sign him. Hopefully, like I say, he'll be with us for the start of next season, assuming he plays for the Argentinian national team in the coming round of fixtures. Hopefully he'll do really well whilst he's at Bayern Munich for the end of the season. But anyway, this intro has been going on for far too long. Let's talk you through what's happened in the games I've played off camera. So first up, we had our sixth and final game in the Europa League group stages away at Molde, and we got ourselves off to a fantastic start. Sistana heading home from Mikic's free kick, I believe it was, and then just before the hour mark, Ibrahim nicked in at the front post and put the ball into the bottom corner from Kelvin's cross, giving us a 2-0 win. And yeah, we finished the Europa League group 6 wins out of 6, top of the league, only one goal conceded, and not every single time we played pretty much a fully rotated team, so not too shabby. And then following on from that, we were back in league action at home to Sheffield Wednesday. We got ourselves off to a great start just a minute in. Bastoni heading home. I believe it was a Söderberg free kick. I actually missed who played it in. But then Söderberg got himself on the score sheet with a fantastic volley from Leif Davis's cross, back across goal into the bottom corner. Dewhurst could do nothing. And then 25 minutes in, Maria added a third, and we were absolutely flying. I was getting ready for another Aston Villa situation, when we beat them 8-0 earlier on in the season. But Benjamin Mendy, of all people, up from right back, interestingly enough, headed home across to get one back for Sheffield United. But Bastoni got his second of the game, heading home a Söderberg free kick to give us a very, very nice 4-1 win at home to Sheffield Wednesday. You love to see it. Then after that, we had our Carabao Cup quarter-final at home to Manchester City. I stuck with my guns, played a fully rotated 11, and Kelvin Ibrahim scored the only goal of the game just 12 minutes in to give us a 1-0 win, should I say. And that was that. And we actually are going to play the first leg of the semi-final today, which is against Arsenal, I believe. And then following on from that, we took on Norwich at home in the league, looking to continue our fantastic form. And Alphonso Davies, with an incredible solo strike, cutting from the left wing and fired it with his right foot into the bottom corner. And that was all she wrote as we came away with a beautiful 1-0 win at home to Norwich. Following on from that, we went away to Stamford Bridge, and unfortunately, our fantastic run of form in the league came to a disappointing end with Hudson-Odoi volleying home in the 24th minute, and that was to be the only goal of the game. In a game that was pretty quiet, to be honest, very little opportunity for either side. Lautaro Martinez actually missed a penalty in the 13th minute, and I thought when he missed that, it was just going to be our day, but unfortunately, we could never respond, and that was that. And from one difficult away game in the league to an even harder one away at Liverpool, and just watch this. Pedrinho struck from 25-30 yards. Pavlenka just let the ball go underneath him, and Liverpool won 1-0, and that was very, very, very frustrating. And that was how the game finished. So you can see here, our fantastic run of form, our fantastic run of wins came to an end. We went, 12 games. We went on a 12-game winning run, I believe that is, in all competitions. Unfortunately, followed it up with 2 losses, albeit against 2 incredibly difficult teams. As you can see, unfortunately, we have dropped down to second place in the Premier League. Liverpool have overtaken us. Obviously, they just beat us. But we're still going strong, and it's very, very tight up at the top. I mean, if things go the way that they've been going so far, Liverpool are going to finish on 96, we'll finish on 90. And Arsenal and Chelsea will both finish on 86, which is, that'll just be ridiculous. The teams around us have just done so well. We've not even drawn in the league this season. But today we've got no league matches. It's all about the cup matches. And first up, we've got Forest away in the FA Cup. Then after that, we have the first leg against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup at home, which we will play in just a moment. Although I am going to have to restart my laptop because I'm not sure if you can hear, but it's kicking off. Like the fan is going absolutely mental. So I'm just going to restart my laptop, give it a little bit of time to calm down, and then I'll be back for the Forest game. Okay, my laptop has been restarted. And hopefully it won't sound like there's a jet engine taking off anymore. Hopefully I managed to do something with the audio, and hopefully couldn't really hear it, but it was really, really annoying. I've never heard anything like it coming from my laptop. So here we are, ready to select the team, and I'm going to go like half. I'm not going to go full rotation, but I'm going to go a fairly rotated side. So we're going to have the likes of, where's Iribarren? There he is on the. He's going to be starting. We'll get Bogus on the bench. We'll also get Elenia on the bench. Don't need both centre-backs on the bench. We're also going to put Sistana at centre-back ahead of Franceschi. Posh, just going to quickly talk about him. He's got a bid on him. For a lot of money, basically. He's going to be leaving. Hopefully accepts one of the offers. Even though this one looks like it's a much lower offer, it has a lot more in instalments, which he should really reach. So I'm not really too worried about it. So I'm not going to bother playing him. We will get Lirola in for this one. Davis is a little bit on the tired side, so we will leave him out. If I can find Hickey, there's Hickey. Hickey's going to play. I'll leave him at left wing back for now. I'm training him to play there, so he needs a little bit more time to become more natural in the position. But I think that's the lineup that I am going to go with. So it's going to be Pavlenka in goal, Kenny and Sistana at the back with Phillips just in front of them. Hickey left wing back, Lirola right wing back, Iribarren and Söderberg in the middle, Garcia on the left, Mikic on the right. And as always, in the cup competitions, Ibrahim is going to be starting up top. Just a quick little look at him. He's just getting better and better. He is so good. Look at that. 5 appearances in the Europa League, 4 goals, 1 assist, 3 appearances in the Carabao Cup, 2 goals. I did bring him on as a sub for half a game in the Premier League. Didn't do anything, but he's done pretty well for me so far this season. And without further ado, let's get into this game against Nottingham Forest. Starting off our FA Cup campaign this season. Hopefully we can make it 4 wins from 4 FA Cup runs this season. But I'm not really holding out too much hope. It would be nice to win it again, and I think it'd be quite a nice little thing if we could win it pretty much every single season from now until the end of the series. But obviously cup competitions, you never know what is going to happen. The first time that the ball is played long, Kenny gets up in the air, but Forest pick it up, Ronan goes back to Neto, and Felipe Cruz has got way too much space out on that left hand side. Ball is crossing, headed off the post/bar, and Pavlenka manages to gather the loose ball. But that is not really what we like to see early on in this game. And so far from what we've seen, it's Forest who seem to be applying more pressure early on. Can we nick the ball out? Larson takes it past the roller. He has a go at goal. And I mean, it definitely wasn't the best effort that I have seen all season. And this has not been the ideal start. And yet again, Forest have a throw in here and they've got the ball deep in our half. But great work from Garcia, wins it back. Phillips, Garcia, and that's a great ball over the top to Hickey down this left-hand side. Can he take it past his man? He cannot, he gets tackled, but Kenny picks up the clearance. Now Garcia to Phillips. And it looks like Hickey and Garcia are playing the wrong way round at the moment, as the roller on the ball down his left-hand side gets it inside to Ibrahim, and of course he finds the back of the net. He has been prolific in the games that he has started this season. And I mean, what a player he is. Obviously, the games he's played have been mostly against weaker opposition, but we did see he could do it against the best when he scored in the 12th minute against Manchester City. But there we go. He gets himself his 7th goal of the season. And what a season he is having as my cup striker. As the ball comes in and is headed over from Johnson. About halfway through this first half now, as we do have a 1-goal lead. As we approach the half-hour mark, not very much happening in this game, and once again my laptop is absolutely kicking off. Hopefully you can't hear it too much, and if you can hear it, well, my apologies. I don't really know what I can do about it, but just like that, half time has come around, and I'm just going to tell them to not get complacent out there, start the second half, and hopefully we will be able to book our place in the 4th round. We're currently in pole position to do so, obviously with that 1-goal lead. As Hickey's not having the best game, but I am playing him out of position to try and get him a little bit more natural playing there. So the roller loses out. Now Forest have the ball, but Mikic, great work. Iribarren, Ibrahim Söderberg has a shot from the edge of the box, and it just goes wide of the mark. But we've definitely got ourselves right back into this game. We had a very shaky start, but we seem to have really taken control recently as Pavlenka has the ball now inside our box. He's just going to hold it. It's a nice little chip ball to Iribarren. Tries to pick out Hickey, but it's a poor ball. And Forest gain possession. They're going to look to come forward now, but Mikic nicks in, gets the ball, takes it past one. He's through on goal. What a finish for Fabrizio Mikic into the far corner on the hour mark. And we are 2 goals up, and surely we're going to be heading to the 4th round of the FA Cup. You absolutely love to see it. Let's have a look at that again. He just uses his pace to take it past Norton and fires it into that far corner. A great finish. Leeds United 2-0 2 goals to the good, with just under half an hour remaining, and Söderberg now driving forward. Goes inside to Mikic. Is he going to add a second? His shot is blocked. Falls to Garcia. Can he find the back of the net? His shot is straight at McNally, and it goes behind for a corner, which Mikic is going to take. It's a poor corner. Doesn't beat the first man. And Forest clear it easily. Söderberg nips in, and it's going to be a throw into Forest, and that's where the highlight is going to finish. But just like that, we've got another corner. Mikic plays it in, headed clear. Now Neto, his clearance is, it finds no one. Goes straight to the roller. Plays it to Garcia down the left-hand side. Goes inside to Söderberg, to Phillips. Back to Söderberg, Phillips, Iribarren. Very nice little bit of passing play here. Now Hickey's in a lot of space on his left-hand side. Phillips on the edge of the box. It's a poor ball though. And now Forest are coming forward on the counter. Burke, he's just running into loads and loads of space after Hickey had been up for the attack. Gets the cross in, and it is headed wide at the far post. And with 20 minutes left in this game, we're going to make a change. We're going to take out Calvin Phillips, just rest him a little bit. Anyone else looking particularly tired? To be fair, it's not looking too bad. I'm just going to leave it how it is. Confirm that one change. Get McCalmont on. And hopefully we can see out this game. Just 15 minutes remaining. The Forest throw-in. Played down the line. Now Burke on the ball. And he picks out Mlakar inside to Neto, to far post to a player who's got loads of accents on his name that I'm not going to try and pronounce. And shot is saved. But we've got a free kick not long after. Now Mikic is on the ball, taking it down that right-hand side. Can he get an assist to add to his goal? But that was an interesting ball. And now Kenny goes all the way back to Pavlenka, playing patient football here, looking to build from the back. Now Mikic finds himself in a bit of space. Lirola takes it past his man. What a touch. He's going to go alone. And it's a good save from the Forest keeper to just tip it round the post for a corner. Mikic plays it in, falls to McCalmont on the edge of the box. Hickey, and his shot is deflected, and it finds its way into the back of the net. Aaron Hickey, a little bit of fortune there to pick up his 3rd goal of the season, as we'll see exactly what happens in 3 dimensions. You see McCalmont has it here, plays it to Hickey. It didn't really look like it was deflected there. I'm sure it was deflected. It definitely looked like it was in the 2D replay, but 3-0 up, and surely that is going to be all she wrote. It's just 5 minutes left on the clock. Time is ticking away as Mikic plays the corner in. It's headed clear, but it finds its way back into the box. It never left the box, but Garcia is on hand to slot it in from a very, very tight angle. Just his 5th goal of the season. A disappointing season from him so far. But you see, that's a great finish from such a tight angle to squeeze it in there. He's done very, very well. And 4-0 up, going into injury time. Time is ticking away, and there we go. A dominant performance, a 4-0 win. Gets ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup. You truly love to see it. And I'll see you in a moment as we'll find out who we get in the next round. Well, I mentioned how Posh was going to be leaving. He's rejected both the contracts from the teams that came in for him, so that's far from ideal. Alfie McCalmont doesn't see himself at the moment. He wants a new contract. There you go. I went and tried to speak to him. He was like, you know what, boss? Because you've come and spoken to me, I'm not going to ask for a new contract. That seems to work really well, by the way. For anyone that doesn't know, if a player comes to you and is like, oh, they're starting to develop concerns, try and just speak to them about it, because I swear, it feels like 95% of the time, they just end up being like, you know what, since you've come and spoken to me, it shows how much you care, and I don't want to leave anymore. I'm more than happy to stay. Every now and then, obviously, they're like, actually, I want a new contract, and you have to try and deal with it there and then. But most of the time, they're just like, oh, don't worry about it. You care so much about me. So that's just a little football manager tip from myself that hopefully you guys can use in the future. And we are on the 8th of January now, and it is the day of the FA Cup 4th round draw, but for whatever reason it's taking forever to process here, and I just really hope the game doesn't crash. Thank God for that. Oh God, I've got a lot of scout reports coming in. You can see here I've been scouting loads of players, and it looks like they're all useless. So no offers for Posh. Speak to clubs, go out there and find a move. Bloody hell. Let's see, anyone interesting in my scouting meeting today? No. Not really. Come on, let's get ourselves to the draw. Bastoni's out injured for 2 months. You absolutely hate to see that. That is, that's actually really bad news. But we're here for the FA Cup 4th round draw. Let's just draw our way through it. Liverpool and Spurs have both gone. Man United's gone. That is good. Manchester City have gone. Chelsea have gone now, so a lot of the big teams are gone, and we're going to be playing Middlesbrough away, so hopefully we should be able to get through that one. When's that match going to be played? The 27th of January, so hopefully we can get through that game. But anyway, now that the draw is done, I'll see you for the Arsenal game. Right, and here we are for our second game of the episode, the home tie in our two-legged EFL Cup semi-final against Arsenal, and I'm going a little bit stronger today. Mikic is not very fit at all, so Galeno's going to play. Unfortunately, Garcia's picked up a little bit of a knock as well, so he is unable to play for this game. Obviously, Bastoni is out injured, which we mentioned in the last one, so Franceschi's going to come in place of Sistani. He's going to partner Kene at the back. Going to get Alphonso Davies back in at left wing back, and then we're going to start Alfie McAlmont as the advanced playmaker in today's game. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty happy with the lineup we got there. So it's going to be Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Kene at the back with Phillips just in front of him, Davis left wing back, Lirola right wing back, McCallum and Soderberg in the middle, Maria on the left, Galeno on the right, and Ibrahim up top once again as the lone striker. Hopefully he can get another goal today, continue on with his fantastic goal scoring form that he has had so far this season. Eddie Nketiah leading the line for Arsenal. I'm just going to say, whatever the assistant said, pick up where you last left off, and hopefully we can come away with a win in the home leg against Arsenal. Obviously it's a two-legged affair, and we have to go to the Emirates in the second leg, which is not going to be easy by any means. But early on we've got a nice attack. Galeno plays it in. Maria McAlmont. Oh, that was a great opportunity for Alfie McAlmont, but he could not quite find the back of the net. His shot was just a little bit wayward. But now Franceschi on the free kick. Is he going to go for goal? The centre-back. It's a great effort. He just whistles wide of the post. But early on, we've had a couple of very nice opportunities looking to stun Arsenal just a little bit coming out of the blocks. They've only managed one shot so far. They've had plenty of possession, but they've not really been able to do anything with it as of yet. But so far, half an hour in, it's still 0-0 as Kene plays it forward to Soderberg after the goal kick. It's a great ball to find Galeno. Now Lirola on the overlap. Goes back to Galeno. Inside to McAlmont. Holding possession very, very nicely. Phillips to Galeno. Cuts inside. Running across the line here. Finds Maria on the left-hand side. He's got one man to take it past. He takes it past me. Goes for goal. But the Arsenal goalkeeper makes a relatively straightforward save. The strike wasn't particularly powerful, and he held on to it with relative ease. But now Franceschi plays it forward to Phillips. Now Davis coming down this left-hand side. Got a lot of space. Can he pull it across? Saliba makes the tackle and clears it. But Phillips is going to pick up the loose ball as he's taking his time. But he goes inside to Franceschi. Goes across the pitch. That's a poor ball. It's intercepted by Maddison. And now Arsenal in possession. Going to look to build from the back. Go back to the keeper. Now Saliba. That's a poor ball. Alfie McAlmont picks it up. Now Phillips to Kene. Does he pick out the roller? Yes, he goes for the roller out on this round side. Takes it past his man. He goes for goal alone. And oh my God, Kelvin Ibrahim nips in. Unbelievable striker's instinct there. And he just latches onto the loose ball and slots it past the keeper. And somehow Noah Kenny's been given the assist for this one. I'm not sure how. So we'll see here. It's unbelievable striker's instinct from Ibrahim there as he knocks it into the empty net. And well, we have got a little bit of a superstar on our hands, I think, here. As the corner comes in, it's headed out by Alfie McAlmont. James Maddison to Sigurdsson. Goes back to Saliba. And Ibrahim's going to press him. That's a good ball. Nketiah. Oh, what a save from Pavlenka. For those dreadful saves that he made in the Liverpool and Chelsea matches, he made up for it with some fantastic saves. And that was one of them as Franceschi makes the tackle. The ball goes out for an Arsenal throw, but that is going to be that for the first half. I'm just going to say I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. I'd ideally like to add another goal or two, but Ibrahim will be staying out there for the full 90 minutes. That's not much has happened in this second half so far. We've passed the hour mark. Not a single highlight to talk about in this second half. and I was going to make a change with 20 minutes remaining, but there is a highlight going on as Ibrahim's driving forward, gets tackled by Tierney. Now Son knocks it down to Sigurdsson. Willock, that's a good ball. Reece Nelson's through one-on-one, and Pavlenka makes a great save. The roller picks it up, takes his time, and boots it out for a throw-in. And just like that, we are going to think about making a change here. Soderberg's not having the best of times, so we will get Bogus in as the box-to-box midfielder. But apart from that, I don't really think there's any more changes that I want to make, to be fair. Although, actually, you know what? I'm going to take off Galeno. I'm going to get Montagno on, and I'm going to move him alongside Ibrahim, make him an advance forward, set Maria to a more attacking winger, and hopefully we can feed some balls into the top two, and hopefully grab ourselves a second goal before this game finishes. But with 10 minutes left, I'll take a 1-0 every single day of the week as time is ticking away. This second half has been boring. It's been very highlight free. As there we go, full time rolls around, a 1-0 victory against Arsenal. Ibrahim with the only goal of the game. Good win for us, but we've still got a second leg to play. But that 1-0 win will definitely give us a good advantage going into that second game. And with that being said, obviously the next episode will be that second game against Arsenal. Then we'll play the Liverpool game in the league. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, that makes the most. I mean, obviously I'm going to show you the second leg, and I'd rather show you the Liverpool game than the Middlesbrough game. So anyway, that is where I am going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.